Who are the Mongols' motorcycle gang? This question beckons us to delve into a world shrouded in mystery and intrigue. We'll journey through winding roads of history, tracing the tracks of this notorious group. We'll explore their activities, both past and present, and examine the impact they've left in their wake. From their humble beginnings to their rise in notoriety, every twist and turn tells a story. So, buckle up. Prepare to journey into the world of one of America's most notorious motorcycle gangs. The Mongols' motorcycle gang didn't always exist. In fact, their story begins in the late 1960s, a time of significant social and political unrest in the United States. The Vietnam War was in full swing, civil rights movements were challenging societal norms, and countercultures were emerging in response to the mainstream. Amidst this turbulent climate, a group of men, largely comprised of Latino veterans, found themselves marginalized and misunderstood. Disillusioned by their experiences and seeking camaraderie, these men found solace in the adrenaline rush of riding motorcycles and the sense of brotherhood it offered. The founding members, including the likes of David Santillan and Ruben Cavazos, were driven by a shared sense of disenchantment and a fierce desire to belong. They formed a club, a brotherhood, where they could be themselves, free from societal judgment and constraints. They adopted the name Mongols, inspired by the legendary Mongol Empire, known for its fierce warriors and expansive reach. The name was a statement, a declaration of their intent to live life on their own terms, embodying the same fierce independence and resilience that the ancient Mongols were known for. They adopted a distinct insignia, a Genghis Khan-like figure riding a chopper-style motorcycle, proudly displayed on their leather vests. This emblem quickly became a symbol of their unity and defiance, a badge of honor that set them apart from the rest. The Mongols' motorcycle gang was more than just a group of bike enthusiasts. It was a brotherhood born out of a shared sense of disenchantment and a desire to rebel against the status quo. They were united by their love for motorcycles, their shared experiences, and a collective sense of marginalization. However, as the club grew, so did its notoriety. What started as a brotherhood soon began to take on a darker shade. The Mongols began to attract the attention of law enforcement agencies, gradually developing a reputation for violence and criminal activities. So the Mongols' motorcycle gang was born, ready to etch its name in the annals of American crime history. The Mongols' motorcycle gang didn't remain an obscure group for long. From humble beginnings in the late 60s, the Mongols' motorcycle gang quickly swelled in ranks, attracting attention far and wide. Their growth was not just in numbers, but also in influence, reaching into the darkest corners of the criminal world. They expanded their operations, leaving an indelible mark on the underworld map. Their rise to notoriety was fueled by their involvement in a myriad of criminal activities. Drug trafficking became their forte, with the gang controlling a significant portion of the narcotics trade in the regions they dominated. They didn't stop there. Assault, murder, and other violent crimes became synonymous with their name. Their ruthless and brutal approach to business only served to bolster their fearsome reputation. But it wasn't just their criminal activities that drew the spotlight. The Mongols found themselves in a constant dance with law enforcement. Arrests and raids were frequent, but they seemed to only stoke the flames of defiance. Each crackdown was met with a resurgence, each arrest with a replacement. The Mongols, it seemed, were a hydra that law enforcement struggled to contain. Their rise also ignited conflicts with rival gangs. The Hells Angels in particular found themselves locked in a bitter and violent feud with the Mongols. Territory, power, and pride were at stake, and the resulting clashes painted the streets in hues of violence and bloodshed. The sound of roaring engines became a harbinger of chaos, an ominous echo in the silent night. Yet, through it all, the Mongols not only survived but thrived. Their resilience, coupled with their ruthless and violent reputation, made them a magnet for those who lived on society's fringes. They became a paradoxical symbol of freedom and anarchy, a beacon for those who sought to live outside the law. With their rapid growth and fierce reputation, the Mongols' motorcycle gang had become a force to be reckoned with. The Mongols' motorcycle gang didn't fade into obscurity. No, far from it. Today they remain as one of the most notorious motorcycle gangs in the United States. Their reputation a mixture of myth and reality. Their activities have continued to evolve over the decades, much like the society they inhabit. The Mongols' motorcycle gang is still active, with members scattered across the country and even beyond its borders. They ride together, bound by a brotherhood that defies convention. Their ongoing activities range from charitable events to less savory endeavors, all shrouded in the secrecy of their closed society. Legal battles are no stranger to the Mongols. They've been in and out of courtrooms, defending their right to exist as a brotherhood, their right to wear their emblem, and their right to their very name. These legal skirmishes have only amplified their notoriety, casting them further into the spotlight of public scrutiny. Their influence on American society and culture cannot be denied. They've been immortalized in movies, books, and music, their emblem as recognizable as any corporate logo. Their existence challenges the notions of freedom, rebellion, and the American dream. They've become a symbol of counterculture, a testament to the allure of living life on your own terms. But every society, every culture, evolves. The Mongols motorcycle gang is no exception. There have been rumblings of reform within the gang, attempts to move away from the shadow of their criminal past. Some members have sought to transform the gang into a legitimate motorcycle club, focusing on the love of riding and brotherhood rather than illicit activities. However, the path to reform is fraught with challenges. It's a balancing act, a struggle between honoring the past and embracing the future, between preserving the brotherhood and changing its course. It's an ongoing process, a journey rather than a destination. The Mongols motorcycle gang continues to leave its mark, its future as unpredictable as its past. They remain a living testament to the complexities of American society, a symbol of rebellion and brotherhood, a story that continues to unfold. The Mongols motorcycle gang is more than just a group of bikers. They've become an emblem, a symbol of rebellion, and a topic of intrigue that has seeped into the veins of our society. Their influence is far-reaching and multifaceted, extending beyond the confines of the motorcycle community. In the realm of media, the Mongols have been both vilified and romanticized. From hard-hitting documentaries to gritty crime dramas, they've been portrayed as outlaws living on society's fringe. This duality of representation has led to a complex public perception of the gang. To some, they're seen as fearless rebels, living by their own rules in a world that's increasingly conformist. To others, they're dangerous criminals, a threat to societal order. But the Mongols' impact isn't just confined to the realm of public perception. They've influenced the very fabric of motorcycle gang culture itself. Their distinctive emblem, aggressive style, and notorious reputation have set a precedent for other motorcycle gangs. They've become a benchmark of sorts, shaping the ethos and identity of similar groups. But let's not forget, this influence comes at a cost. The Mongols' criminal activities have led to countless legal battles, public outcry, and a stained reputation. Their actions have sparked debates about the balance between individual freedom and societal safety. Despite their criminal activities, the Mongols motorcycle gang has undeniably shaped the landscape of American motorcycle culture. So, who are the Mongols motorcycle gang? In our journey today, we've traced their roots. From a formation born out of a desire for brotherhood and rebellion, we've followed their rise to notoriety, their reputation growing as they marked their territory in a world often hidden from the public eye. We've looked at the Mongols motorcycle gang in the present day, navigating an existence that straddles both the realms of law and lawlessness. We've delved into their societal impact, the ripples they've made, not just in the world of motorcycle clubs, but in communities and society at large. We've seen their faces, heard their stories, and tried to understand their motivations, their struggles, and their dreams. But as we've discovered, they're not just one thing. They are a complex group with a storied past, a controversial present, and an uncertain future. They are the Mongols motorcycle gang,